English, my moment of truth, self-debate. Cookie works better in Japan than justice. As you know, winners take all, losers lose all. Is that the way it is? But in Japan, we have a situational ethics called Kuki. Kuki determines everything, winner or loser. Once you get the Kuki wrong, you're not going to make it in Japan, no matter how great, amazing scholastic standards, whether you went to big name universities or not. That doesn't matter. As long as you get it wrong, you're going to lose it. So the Kuki works better in Japan than justice. Justice is the Western style logic, guilty or not guilty. You go up to hell, heaven or hell. No, it goes beyond that. It's a Kuki's a fuzzy logic. Let the debate begin. Affirmative rock. Japan is a consensus culture, has no cultural parallel for justice. War is a fusion, and the Kuki don't tolerate justice. What is Kuki? It's amalgamation, different pieces of information that surround you. So Japan is Japan is a consensus culture. People try to go along to get along. So there is no room for Western justice. There's no winner-take-all or justice in Japan since time began. So it's totally upsetting in our culture. So the Kuki governs and rules, reigns over Japan. Thank you for your attention. Never win. Is Japan unified? No. But the Kuki, yes. Japan is totally disunited in search of its own identity. Are harmony and justice incompatible? Yes, everyone goes along to get along. And what tells right from wrong? You have to have a set of moral and ethical principles as to where to go, what you should do, what you're not supposed to do. It has to be something to govern us all. So isn't justice needed for a country like Japan? Negative rock. I shall be firm in my assertion of the negative case. Japan is identity crisis with a kokutai. Without kokutai. Come on, where has kokutai gone? Justice is a logical means to reach consensus. It's a must for unity, to unite the whole nation. You have to have a justice, without which nothing is going to be accomplished. Even the kokutai, national polity, national character, will be totally non-existent. So, justice is a dream come true. Dream comes for what? To putting pieces together, assimilate them, integrate them, and abstractize the pieces together. So the common dream, you're going to search for that with flames. Affirmative wind. I'm not entirely happy with the way the negative argues. A couple of questions. Number one, what identity crisis? Does that matter? We are not Jewish. Come on. We are Japanese. We don't need identity. You know, anyone who looks Japanese are Japanese. Now, kokutai. What the hell is that? What on earth is it? Kokutai's unbroken imperial line. Explain that. I'm not entirely happy with that. how can I say, the too close to each other. That's, something has to give it. Everything is too big to fail, and it is going the way of the termites. That's bad. Logic at the expense of emotion. No way. Logic may be fine, but not at the expense of emotion. I found a fire. Can you see a fire in my eyes? Fire is a gira gira. The Japanese patriots were wrongfully accused, hanged at the Tokyo trial, and all war criminals. They're patriots. They're mourning and turning in their grave, you know. So why don't you put the justice on trial? The Western logic doesn't work. Western justice doesn't work. And this is Japan. Let the Kuki govern it. The Kuki argues that those military powers, patriots, deserve better. Don't put them to death or hang them. So they bring them back together with 80 the war dead. War spirits go on. The souls go away. But the spirits never go away. So I'm on fire. Put the justice on fire. Negative fire. I'm also on fire. Affirmative says we have to restore the dead spirits. Come on. They're dead and dead. They're done. What's done is done. Japan now needs justice as Kejime. For the Japanese groping in the dark without moral compass, without Michio Hazureta, without moral compass. So Japan lost the war. Let's face it, you know. We didn't win the war. If we won, we might have been entirely different. We might be able to judge other people, but we lost the war. So let's face it, the losers cannot judge. And what we try to do is to try so that the same thing is not going to happen again. This won't happen again. It shouldn't happen again. So forget about the past. Forget about what's done. It's water under the bridge. Negative water. Cool down. I'm trying to cool myself down. Justice may not be loved, but needed. Justice is logical. Logic works globally. The crowd is blind. Everyone thinks everyone is happy. Can you imagine that? You can cross the street, run the red light, because everyone is crossing the red light. That doesn't mean that everyone is not guilty. Everyone is guilty. So that don't trust the crowd. Don't trust the cookie. Try to maintain your personal integrity. Get a cool head, and justice will prevail. Right or wrong, Kejime is absolutely necessary. Justice desperately needed. Affirmative waters. I've been intoxicated by the negative assertion. No, I totally agree with you on many points, accept their opinions for a fact. But let's go back to our assertion. Japanese cookie is contextually formed by the crowd wisdom. Crowd wisdom works. Situational ethics is all we need. Negative argues that the logic is universal. Is it? Cookie is also universal, and emotion makes the world go round. Emotion is also global, and the logic says it makes right or wrong, but the emotions, tears, when you cry, a lot of people cry alone. So emotions must be part of the whole decision-making process. Thank you for your attention. 判定、このディベートはですね、非常に、今日性を持ったテーマでもあります。最近私が手にした昨日買った、週刊新潮で三菱グループの中で三菱自動車をどうするかと。お父さんと息子、これは親の関係。しかし東大慶応閥ががっちりした 組織としては立派ですけども、これ下手すると組織としてのタガが外れるかもしれないと。そうするとですね、これは我々は決められません。三菱の意地というものです。プライドもメンツもあります。こんなものは正義で正しい間違いで言えますか？助けようか助けまいから我々の知ったことじゃありません。三菱が決めることです。空気が決めることですね。したがって私は空気が決めるべきかどうかシュッドじゃないんですよ。空気 works better という形ですから現実が先に来ます。現実は日本は空気が裁きます。第三者の意見に惑わされちゃいけません。日本の社会は空気。したがって空気の方が西洋のジャスティスよりも機能するということで皇帝が勝ち。Way of English coming up.